Hello, well, I'm reporting on week 2 of my Glenda Sully Food Bank Challenge. That is where I purchased some items that were identical to items Glenda took from a food pantry and trying to see what I can do with them, how long they last, and to tell you the truth, it's been fun, and I have been eating very well. I have a habit when I'm by myself of waiting until I get too hungry, of not eating. I don't feel hungry until I start eating, and then I eat too much. But because I've been following the meal plan, I've had a very healthy couple of weeks. So this week I made another one of the veggie bakes that I made from last week. I made a delicious salad with my tuna and some roasted potatoes, and I actually had roast potatoes for another meal and even some snacks. I made some fried rice with pretty much all the things from my blessing, let's call it. I used the last of my sugar snap peas, an onion, a grated carrot. It was really good. And then I made a big pot of corn chowder. I pretty much made similar to the loaded potato soup that I made last week. You know, the tasteless crap. And only this time I used my second can of cream of chicken soup, 1 grated onion, 1 grated carrot, and 1 grated potato, and then I used some frozen sweet corn kernels that I had in the freezer, and it was really good, and plenty of it. I also finished this week, I finished all my apples. I never made anything with the apples. I just ate the apples as snacks. I finished all the carrots, I finished all the onions. I do still have some potatoes left. I finished the oatmeal that I bought the first week. I do think I still have 1 yogurt left. This week I bought lettuce, tomato, and olive oil. I spent less than $8. Next week, I'm definitely gonna have to buy some eggs because I only have 2 left. Here, let me count them for you. 1, 2. Basically not even enough for a healthy egg scramble. This week I did go out a couple of times. I went to Taco Bell. I spent $1.40, not because I was trying to be on a budget. That is my normal tab anytime I go to Taco Bell, which is infrequently. I don't eat fast food as a rule because of the sodium, but when I do go to Taco Bell, I get 1 crunchy taco and a glass of water, and it's $1.40. And then I went to Dairy Queen one time and I did get a small cone, and it's $1.90 something, I don't know. I got change back for my $2. So I'll be looking forward to week 3. I still have rice, I still have potatoes. I haven't even touched my pasta and sauce. I still have the mixed vegetables, still have milk. So I'll see you next week. Starting off week 2, I made another one of those vegetable bakes because they're so good. This one I used my onion, and I decided to leave the carrots out. I had bought this little bag of broccoli and cauliflower florets. It's just a little 12-ounce bag. I sauteed those with the onion, and I used some red pepper flakes. So I decided to leave the carrot out because the carrot's pretty sweet, and I thought it might compete with those red pepper flakes. But I have plans for my carrots. And I'm still working on this little 7-ounce bag of extra sharp cheddar cheese that I found in the freezer. But here's another hint for both sodium and budget. The stronger the cheese is, the less you need. Today I'm going to make a very old dish that originated in the Deep South. It's called Hoppin' John. It's made with black-eyed peas and rice, and we have it every New Year's Day, and we have it other times throughout the year. Roy and I both like it. And rather than showing you my method, I'm going to link a video from two fat ladies, Jennifer Pattison, where I learned to make it, and Jennifer tells the story of its origin. I'm going to use a little bit of bacon and rice and onion from my blessing. Black-eyed peas, you can use canned black-eyed peas certainly, or dried. I have something special. I have some fresh black-eyed peas that I bought a few months ago when I was here at the farmer's market, and I didn't have a chance to make them, so I just popped them in the freezer. And yesterday, in preparation for this, I just boiled them until they're tender to my liking. I like them not mushy. And here's my delicious Hoppin' John. I won't eat it all in one meal, but I certainly will eat it all. Well, here's day 2 of finishing off my corn chowder. I made the crock-pot loaded potato soup, sort of. I used 1 onion, 1 carrot, and 1 potato. And I used the second can of condensed cream of chicken soup. And I'm finishing it off here with the last of my cheese. It's delicious. I've had probably 4 bowls already, and this is the last one. I'm super busy today getting ready for the live, and I need something fast, so I just made a baked potato and put some cottage cheese on it. Shall I poke it? Shall I poke it for you? Well, I'm really looking forward to eating this. This is my take on a salad niçoise. I've got some green leaf lettuce, my sugar snap peas, an egg, some tomato, my tuna, and I roasted a potato. That's about 1 roasted potato, but I actually roasted 3 because I like to have them around to snack on. I just roasted them in some olive oil and garlic, and I'm going to put some of my homemade ranch dressing on. That looks good. I'm going to take it and sit in front of the TV.